Recording. Okay. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good afternoon, madam. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And how about you, madam?
Yes, I'm doing well too. Thank you. So you are
Okay.
Ashwini. Tell me more about yourself.
Okay, madam. My name is Ashwini. I am originally from Shimoga district in the small village, but currently I am live in Bangalore city with my husband and my kids. So I
Mm-hmm.
have done my qualification. So currently I am a homemaker, madam. That's it myself.
Okay. So what is your qualification?
I have done a diploma computer science, madam, after 10th completion.
Okay. So did you work anytime?
Earlier I had a work experience, but now I have a little one. That's why I'm in home, madam.
Okay. How old is your little one?
2 years old.
Right. So do you wish to work again? Is that why you are learning English or it is just for passion?
Both, madam, and it helps to teach my kids. And currently, I'm living in Bangalore, so
Hmm.
it helps to coordinate with public. That is also necessary to me. So
Hmm.
when I go to outside, here almost speaking this language only.
Right.
And I am seeking as well as I'm seeking job also. That is the reason, madam.
Hmm. So are you having video sessions regularly?
No, ma'am, this is my first video call.
Okay. So how are you feeling? Your first experience?
Yeah, yeah, little bit nervous feeling.
Mm. Mm.
But I watch your so many videos, madam.
Mm.
Regularly, I watch your videos.
So I think almost I've become your friend by now.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So any questions for me before we start or talk about something else? Do you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, madam. Madam, I have a confused idioms about idioms.
Mm-hmm. So you
So,
want to
what is the difference between idioms and vocabulary, madam?
idioms are something which do not have a literal meaning. It's like,
Mm.
break the bank. If you think like I had to break the bank, it doesn't have a literal meaning. It doesn't mean that you have to break the bank. It means to say that you have to get a lot of money. It is expensive. So if I want to afford
Mm.
that phone, then I'll have to break the bank. Means you have to spend a lot
Mm.
of money. Okay. Or it can also be
Mm.
like it will cost me an arm and a leg. Doesn't mean I have to cut my arm and leg and give. So it is something like in not in a literal sense, it means something else and
Mm.
the words are something else. That is idiom. Vocabulary is just
Mm.
words that we speak. That is vocabulary.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So are you
Okay,
looking
got
at
it, madam.
putting idioms into your practice? Is that your intention?
Yeah, no, no. Actually, not like that. Actually, I heard I heard that word so many times, but I don't know exact meaning of that word. That's the
Oh,
reason I'm asking to you, madam.
okay.
I'm
That is
get
nothing.
confused that word.
Hmm.
And how to manage your timings, madam? You also homemaker, right? You also kids. How to
Yeah,
manage your time?
it's very difficult. If nowadays I'm not keeping well also, so now if you notice, I'm not uploading every single day. It's like weekly, only
Mm.
3 days I'm able to upload. I was not keeping
Mm.
well. I was in the hospital for a couple of days. Now it is even more difficult. But before
Mm.
that, my kids used to go to school, right? So that is how I used to manage. I have a maid also who will help me. So she will do the washing, she'll do the laundry, dishes. So I used to have
Mm.
time. I have a session, upload, create content. Like 2 to 3 hours was easy for me to give, but now it is difficult. I think it is every homemaker can relate, with those duties, doing something for your own to be financially independent, it's quite difficult.
Mhm.
But if you have a
Okay.
supportive family, like even if your husband understands that you are also doing something, he's ready to help with the kids and the house, I think the process gets easier. Otherwise, it's a struggle.
Yeah, it is possible to when was a grown up child. So when was child is very small, it is not possible to handle. So
Oh,
quite difficult.
definitely. Yeah, even that's the reason even I started when my kid was around 4. Yeah, when he was 4 and when he was in school, then we have time. If they are at home, you forget about it. And also try not to like have a hustle. It's okay, give your time to your child. He's never going to be 2 years old again. He's never going to be 3 again. So enjoy the process of nurturing him, of making, like, growing him. So once he's at school, you can find time for yourself. It is about your priority,
Yes,
what you want to do, and you should be happy with what you're doing. I was really happy looking after kids, but also I have that
mm,
burning desire that I have to do something. So immediately when he started school and I started doing my work, yeah.
mm, yes. Mm.
Mhm. In
And I
Bangalore,
was watching,
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
sorry, actually, I was one of your video section mates with bus conductor, right?
Recently,
Maybe I watched last week, madam. I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
watched last week.
yeah. He works with the KSRTC. Yeah.
Yes, madam. So
Mm,
actually, he was a very motivated to us, right? Because we don't have a single minute time also available, right?
mm. Yeah, even they are fighting to, like, I don't have time is, see, sincerely, I think it is a excuse. You have to find time.
Yes,
Nobody has time because everyone has only 24 hours during their day. So how come some
yes,
people are able to do so much and some people are not able to do anything? I think we should
mm,
find
yes, ma'am. Correct.
time. Okay. So, like, I just chose a topic to discuss today. So are you comfortable
Yes.
talking about appearance?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm comfortable. How much I know,
Whatever,
I will
whatever
speak
you
about.
know, you can add to it. However simple, one word, one line, anything will do. Okay, try your best to allow. Okay, so
Okay,
how
ma'am.
much do you worry about your outer appearance?
Our outdoor appearance. Okay. So, ma'am, really too much worry about our outer appearance because I don't have a higher educations and I don't have a good communication skills. And when I was child while studying, so there is no one available to guide us for proper informations. So
Mm-hmm.
these are the reason we are suffering lot of problems nowadays because nowadays generation very upgraded and
Mm,
very uh, I can't explain. Yeah, ma'am. And
yeah.
oh, compared to old generations, compared to old generation, so that time also some people have a good career, some people have a good communications, but why
Mm,
it can't possible to me? So I am thinking about warrior.
mm, mm. Do you worry about how you look, like physical appearance? Do you worry sometimes? Do you feel underconfident?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Okay.
I'm an introvert person, madam.
Same here. Don't worry. There are a lot of introverts. I think whenever I meet some person, they say, yeah, I've spoken to people who are talkative also, but I've met
Mm,
people who are introverts also. So I am also an introvert. I will never talk to anybody. This is a video
mm,
conversation and it is online, so I'm able to talk because, of course, this is my work. But other than that, I will
mm.
never go and approach anybody. I will never start a conversation. So even I'm an introvert. Okay, so what is the first thing that you notice about a person?
The first thing I noticed about the person was smile and facial expressions and body language. So these are
Correct.
important.
Correct. I feel the same. I can't agree more with you.
Mm.
Okay, so has anyone criticized you for your appearance recently or when you were a child? Like, did you face any kind of criticism for the way you look?
Yeah, madam, it's have done so many times, but I don't worry about that because it's a common human behavior.
Correct.
So we just leave it and just we leave it and forward to our career and
Mm,
our life.
right. Even when, like, since I've been growing up, people used to always say because I have really curly hair. So they would
Mm,
criticize me so much. Like, you have noodles or your hair is so dry. And also my teeth, they're not well set. So ever since I
mm.
was a child, I was always been criticized for this. So by now I'm got used to it and I just learned to ignore it. Okay. So do you
Yes.
think people, like, what do you think in general about other people? Do they look at people, like maybe you have friends, right? So when they look at
Yes.
other people's appearance, do you think they comment or do you think that they criticize like on their dressing sense? In general, I'm asking, what do you think? What's your opinion about people?
Mm, Ma'am, it actually it's absolutely correct. Obviously, person thinking notice about opposite persons,
Hmm.
like dress code, grammering, and body language, anything. So
Hmm.
obviously, person notice to opposite person appearance, madam. Definitely.
Hmm. And also in a city like Bangalore,
Mm.
whenever like even I'm from a smaller city, so when I went to Bangalore, I was very conscious because girls are very nice. They have done their manicure. They are like very good looking. Already we were in like completed our graduation, right? So in that generation, they were like quite well groomed, and I used to feel very conscious when I started working and I came to Bangalore. Of course, it's a metro. Their dressing style, their looks, and it was
Mm.
so different. So, do you face like that because you also have come from a different city to Bangalore? Do you just look around and feel a little conscious?
Yes, definitely, madam. I'm also feeling like that. While working, so actually, there have so many good-looking girls, right? At the time, some my team leaders, some colleagues ignore with me, madam. So at the
Mm,
time, we very sad. So
mm,
yeah, it's happened.
I think that's not fair. Once you at least have to give a chance to talk to a person, realize what they are, and then decide or give your opinion about a person. Just judging them on the outer looks, I think that's not fair. So, yeah.
And most of the time,
Mhm.
yeah, and most of the times, concentrated with like that of girls and supporting more only like that of girls, madam.
Correct. I think
So at the time,
somewhere,
we are
yeah.
feeling sad down actually.
Somewhere in India, I think it is more that people judge you based on
Mm.
your looks. So that's
Yes,
sad.
ma'am.
Yeah. And what do you think? Like men take care more about their appearance or women? Which gender is more conscious?
Actually, nowadays both are caring about more, madam. Men's are women's both are caring our physical appearance more.
Mm. I think both
My
of them
opinion.
equally care,
Yeah,
equally
both
care
are
about
equally
their
tempted.
appearance.
Yes, madam.
Mhm. Right. I think, but it started with women being more interested, right? Women were
Yes,
more
yes.
interested in how they, especially when we go to functions or parties, we take more time, or we take a lot of time
Mm.
to even decide what to wear and how to get ready. But men don't. Like, if I talk about majority, there might be people who are
Mm.
like interested also, and it also depends on the age of the person, like teenagers, college goers, graduation. Those people are more into it. So once you cross a certain age, like 30, 40s, I think that will not
Mm.
become a priority for you at that age. That's what I feel.
Yes, ma'am. Correct,
Mm.
madam.
Mhm. So among
Absolutely correct.
you and your husband, who is more careful about the way you look? Who thinks more, you or your husband?
My husband is care about me.
Oh, okay, okay. Right. So that were the questions for the topic. So anything else you want to ask or share before we wind up?
Mm. Questions. Mm. I can't remember right now,
That's
madam.
okay. That's okay. Since you're working on your communication and your English skills, and also you want to fit into some job in Bangalore, so I would advise you start having conversations regularly with people. But since this is your first conversation and you're a little bit nervous, that hesitation will come
Mm.
out once you start talking to people. And I think that feeling of
Mm.
being idle or not doing anything because your child is young, too young, of course. But by the way, what he or she is doing? She's sleeping now?
Yeah, madam, she slept now.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
madam. She slept
mm.
now, right now.
Okay. So at this time, you can have a session with somebody just to boost your confidence and pass time in a constructive way.
Mm.
You can practice your English.
Mm.
When it comes to English, that's all
Mm.
I want to tell you. So it was
Okay.
really nice talking to you. I would say that like contact other people also and try having conversation. This is a fun way of
Okay.
learning things. So you can do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for giving the opportunity, madam.
You're
And you
welcome.
are a very peaceful person, madam.
Sorry?
You are a very peaceful person.
Yes, I am.
I
Yeah.
observed it so many times.
Mm. I do not get angry often, and
Mm.
I think it resonates with my name. So very early,
Okay. Yeah.
my parents kept this name, and I'm apt for the
Mm.
name. I hardly get angry, so I have a lot of patience. So yeah,
Yes, madam.
sometimes it is not a good
Okay.
thing, but I can't change.
Mm.
This is me now.
No, ma'am. Actually, this is your behavior is so good, madam. Actually, you
Mhm.
keep consistency, madam.
I will. I'm trying my best.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Lovely talking to
Okay.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Bye.